Hi, Gemini. This is your mid-September reading. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Gemini. Please keep in mind it's a general reading, you guys, so it will not resonate with everyone that watches. Just take the message if you feel it applies. If it doesn't, or parts of it don't, leave it behind. It was meant for someone else. There are 8 billion people on the planet, and this is for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Gemini. But I do hope I hit it for you, and I hope these messages help you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I don't care if you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down because I hide those and I never look at them. But I would love to have you here. If you would like a private reading, the link to my website to schedule is in the description below. I do 1 hour long readings. Please use the website to schedule. You can email me if you have any questions. All right, let's get into it. Interesting messages. I used a lot of different oracle cards to touch on some different parts of your life. So out of my tea leaf oracle deck, moon, arrow, and leg. Moon is changes in your life. So things will be changing. Changes are happening right now in your life. Spirit wants you to know you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And I was like, which aspect? Well, some aspect. You are on the right path. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius because the arrow is here, but you are on the right path in some aspect of your life and you're stepping into a new experience. It is a change for you. I think that you guys are a little afraid moving forward, in particular with love. What came out of the Halloween Oracle deck was graveyard, unnecessary fear. This is about being afraid of something. Like a lot of people find graveyards to be a scary place, but there's nothing to fear. If you're afraid, it's because you watch too many scary movies, or maybe you've had a lot of bad experiences or something like that. Your guides are telling you moving into this change, you're stepping into a new experience. You don't need to be afraid. Whatever you're afraid of moving forward, it might just be all in your head, and it's an unnecessary fear. Your soul is, and here's fear again. So I have two cards that indicate fear. Your romance oracle cards or your relationship oracle cards indicate some fear as well. I like this message. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you may feel as though you're tested, in particular with your emotions. Failure came out. I understand that a mistake is the only is I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Some of you are afraid to fail in a situation, or maybe you failed in the past or made some mistakes in the past, and now it's hard for you to get back out there on the horse in some way. Your guides are saying it's an unnecessary fear. You guys are so smart. You're so good. I have never met anyone better at gathering information and data than a Gemini. So approach it the way a true Gemini and an air sign would. Look at the facts, quantify the data. What are you afraid of and why? But don't overthink it. Allow your emotions to come in. You guys are my kings and queens of swords. So if you stick to the truth and protect your heart, but you also allow your emotions to surface and you feel them, address your fears, moving forward. In regards to love, you guys got some interesting cards. You got winter, caged heart, damaged. You're not damaged. No, maybe you're just caging your heart. It's like maybe the den of winter, secret lover, and on the mend. You might have been someone's secret lover in the past. Someone made someone a secret lover, or you just can't open up about something here. Maybe you're keeping your love for someone a secret, but it could have been, you could have just literally been someone's secret lover or they yours, and you're trying to heal. So even though you're feeling like you can't open up, and that your heart is in a cage and you're even feeling a little cold right now, like it's winter for you, it's because you're on the mend in some way. A person around you showed me very different energy, long distance. So this person could have been at a distance from you, or is at a distance from you. Integrity came out. Now there's a woman on this card, but it can be a man. They might have had to make a decision about the relationship based on integrity. Like if it was a secret affair, they had to stop and say, look, this is just something I do on business trips and it's not okay. And I have to have integrity in the situation. But it could be a feminine as well. Perfect match, but rendezvous. So I think this person felt like the two of you were well matched. There might have been a rendezvous or a desire for one, but integrity is somehow coming into play between the two of you. These things could be opposite or in reverse. This could all be one story for you. Casanova swept off your feet, but lip service, there's been anticipation. Okay. Let's see what comes out of the tarot for you. I'll just do a basic Celtic cross and then I will move into a relationship spread quickly. So at the center of it all, the Six of Wands came out for you. That sixes are a pivot point in the tarot. And I think you're holding your head high. The challenge or the catalyst is the Eight of Pentacles. This could have to do with career or work, but I make note of the pictures. Look how she's looking over at somebody. You might be noticing someone around you at work that's kind of up on their high horse and arrogant and ignoring you, or them you. Some of you are putting yourself out there and hoping somebody around you where you go every day, work, the gym, out at a local restaurant, like you could be sitting in a restaurant and look out the window and see this person, or vice versa. But this is, this is we get the girl, we get the guy, we get the promotion. It's progress, it's success. Yes, watch my ass with my hands in the air. This is not the walk of shame. This is the walk of pride. So that's what you're going for. And putting a lot of work into something. You might be working a lot in the middle of the month, but I notice in this deck, it's like she's noticing something or someone. So that kind of situation might be happening. You might be trying to get someone's attention, especially at work. Like if you're trying to get the promotion or get the job, you're like, I work. Okay, so this might be going down at work for you. What's driving my Gemini? Eight of Cups in reverse. You're slowly trying to drift away from something emotionally, but you're having a hard time doing that. The Eight of Cups in reverse is where we have some emotional indecision. We want to walk away, and she's walking away to the sun coming up. It's a good thing. But in reverse, it's emotional indecision. Do I try one more time? Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. What else is driving them? Knight of Pentacles. This could very well have to do with career, or maybe you're connecting to an earth sign, a younger earth sign, or they behave that way. If I come back and I put in a lot of work and set up a good routine, I definitely see that you're trying to make a major emotional transition. And you are just going through the motions here, doing what you got to do. The Knight of Pentacles will get the job done. He's not sexy, but he shows up and we trust this person. We trust ourselves when we're in this energy. So I think a lot of you guys, this could have to do with work. Like I work so much here, I want to walk away, but they're about to give me a promotion. It could be something like that. Or it could be a person around you that you trust, but you, for some reason, you want to walk away. We'll see that in relationship. What happened in the past that's affecting the present moment the most, Spirit? What happened in the past that's affecting the present moment the most? The Five of Wands in reverse. Well, in the past, there was some conflict avoidance, or maybe you couldn't get out there and work through tension with someone. Also, you might have gotten yourself out of a situation where there was a lot of ladder climbing. And you were like, that's right. I climbed the ladder and I got out. What else happened in the past? Or you got yourself out of a group dynamic where there was too much tension. Yeah, I think this was a situation where there was not a lot of growth potential. You stopped waiting for something. There might have been too many people involved in the mix, like flying monkeys and stuff. Or you just played it small. Maybe you held on to the past. Maybe you didn't see a lot of growth potential in it. Maybe you felt like your wings were clipped at the time, so you couldn't get in there and invest and try it out. You were afraid to take a risk with the Fool in reverse. You're like, nope, this card combination says I'm not trying this out. I'm not ready to get in there and deal with the tension and the push and pull. Okay. It might have been out of a fear of failure. Well, you don't look like you're failing now. The Six of Wands is also my act as if card. You could be acting as if, someone else could be acting as if. This could be going down in the workplace. And again, I think it's something you want to kind of want to walk away from, but you just got to show up and do the work. Okay. What are you thinking about all the time? What is Gemini thinking about all the time? Two of Cups in reverse. This could have been about a breakup or a disharmony or a distrust. Like you have these emotional conversations with someone and you just don't trust what's happening. This is also about self-love. What else are you thinking about all the time? And your guides are telling you to love yourself first. Something isn't over. I've got the World and the Fool. Okay, that's the change. Okay, changes are happening in your life. You're stepping into a new experience. You're on the right path. I think you're not sure how much growth potential there is in it. And you might be thinking that something isn't completely over between you and another person or a situation. This is where we have to seek personal closure on our own with the World in reverse, or maybe you just couldn't have the World in this situation. This suggests a stagnancy, not great communication, someone abandoning a project before it was an ascension of some kind. So I think your guides are telling you, look, love yourself first. It's up to you to finish your cycles. You may have to do this on your own. Someone else might be ignoring you, and you might be having a hard time walking away from that. That Six of Wands might not be you, but I want it to be. I think you want victory and success, and I think you're willing to put the work in, Gemini. You might be trying to get out of a situation that you don't feel a good, strong connection to. That could be work, relationship, even within yourself. Something isn't quite complete. You can't have a new connection until something else is complete. What's coming in for Gemini? What's coming in the middle to the end of the month? Show us a glimpse of the future, please. Nine of Wands. Well, you're going to hang in there, or someone will be very guarded with you. This will be a test of faith and a test of your courage and your boundaries. Okay, hanging in there. They only want one card there. Very close to completing something. Very close. Once it's completed, then maybe you can examine the growth potential of moving forward. Right now, you just got to get the job done. Okay, how does Gemini see themselves? You see yourself as the Page of Pentacles in reverse while you're procrastinating. You're picking something apart. The Page of Pentacles is where we learn from failure. And the Page of Pentacles often is about a career or a manifestation of some kind. It can be a message. It can be a skill development, even a financial opportunity. I think you're procrastinating in something and lacking in some progress. I think it's like back to the drawing board. You're trying to learn from a failure. You're not delivering that message. You're not receiving it. You're not exploring something in the 3D. In particular, it could be job. Okay. Show me hidden factors around them. The Lovers in reverse. There you are, Gemini. You could be dealing with another Gemini. You could be in the middle of the month in a situation that might feel like alignment right away. But the truth is maybe you rushed into it too quickly, and you and this person or this job or this new home or this situation don't align in values exactly the way you thought you did. It could just be a situation where you want to put the work into it and you want to have success and recognition, but something else has to close out, and you just have to keep your guard up and push through until you can move forward with a relationship. Someone else might be very paranoid that you have another lover. Okay, how are you feeling? What are your hopes and fears? Gemini's hopes and fears, please. The King of Wands in reverse. Are you dealing with a Leo? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? For my masculines, you're like, I'm not seeing the long-term growth potential here. I don't know how consistent I can be in this situation. I kind of need to focus on my own personal goals. I'm not ready to take the lead. I'm not feeling consistent passion. I'm not having any grand visions of success. You also, for my feminines, you might be worried that a person you're dealing with is a player or on again, off again. I think this is a relationship that you're pulling out of. And it could have been an affair or a secret. Possibly. Or maybe you're just not feeling super passionate right now. What is the final outcome if they stay on present course? The Page of Cups. Yeah. I think in the next 7 to 10 days, you will open up emotionally to someone or they will to you. I think right now you're just learning from some kind of a failure. Someone around you does want to open up to you emotionally, I think, or you to them. That could even be an apology. But Nine of Swords, but you're stressed out. I think you want to talk to someone, but you're afraid to, or they want to talk to you, but they're afraid to. And someone's feeling super left out in the cold, lacking mindset, a lot of worry. Okay, let's take a look at relationship real quick. Angels, spirits, and guides, show me love. Show me love. What's the reason or what's the mutual energy between Gemini and a person that they are connecting to? I saw what was going on in the Oracle cards. Four of Cups in reverse. Well, I think that you and a person you're connecting to just did emotional reevaluation for quite some time. And you got tired of doing that. Maybe coming out of an emotional break you had with someone, but there is quite a bit of stagnancy here. Show me Gemini. How do they see themselves? What is Gemini doing? Ten of Wands in reverse. You are just trying to release a burden you carried for quite some time. I'm all done. Releasing the burden. Okay, show me a person they are connecting to. They're the Seven of Pentacles. They're waiting for you, or they're waiting for something. They're watching this garden grow. They're trying to manifest it. Like, if I talk to this plant, it will happen. Okay. How does Gemini feel about this person? I think you've just completed a heavy cycle and you're like, I'm like, I packed up, I moved. Now I'm like, ugh. Okay. How are you feeling? Two of Wands in reverse. I think you're very focused on your own personal goals right now. You're divesting in something emotionally because you're not ready to be at a crossroads with a person or a situation. I'm saying you need to focus on yourself. The Emperor, Aries energy here. I think you're trying to get control of your emotions and be very logical and very practical, Gemini. You're in Emperor energy right now. Like, I'm trying to get control of myself. Okay, how's this person feeling about Gemini? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. You're both divesting in each other right now. This person's in a mode of reprioritization. They might be saying, I'm not going to juggle anymore. Or they might think, like, they mope and think about you, but they're just trying to stay in the present moment. I think that they think you don't want to deal with them anymore. They're not communicating with you either. Okay. Or they're frustrated by the pace of things. What action will you take towards this person? The Page of Wands. You might communicate with them. You're very free-spirited. You're not at all ready to be tied down. The Knight of Wands. This is very on again, off again for you. You do want some passion and excitement, Gemini, but it's pretty clear to me that you've just completed a cycle and you're trying to get control of your shit. So it's like, that seems to be what's going on here for you. And you're like, yeah, I mean, Friday sounds good, but maybe. Okay. What action is this person going to take towards you? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person doesn't really know their own self-worth. If they might be struggling with independence, I think they might be focusing more on their career. What other action will they take towards them? They might be a little shallow, but not necessarily. No, they miss you. I don't think this person, let me put it this way. I don't think this person is going out of their way to impress you. They might just want some sweet, innocent, casual fun with the Six of Cups, but they recall you fondly. What are the challenges? The Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, either between the two of you or for you, someone is trying to recover from something that really hurt and heal from it. And that might be you. And that might be why you're afraid to move into a relationship. Like, you want passion and excitement, but The Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse are not ready for commitment, and you seem to be really controlling your feelings. I think you're trying to establish some structure and authority, and you might be holding out for an emperor, and you're hanging out in your masculine energy. The Nine of Wands, yeah, you're guarded, or someone's guarded. It's test of faith. You're tired. What's the final outcome in this relationship? The Four of Wands in reverse. I think you're just in a place of transition. I don't know that you're going to get together with this person. Some of you might have just moved or something, or you're not ready to build on a foundation with someone right now. Yeah, it's not. This could be a breakup, or I'm seeing that, honestly, yeah, you're not seeing growth potential in something yet. I think you're going through some other stuff. And I think you're going to need to work through your fears and some of your past mistakes. You've been stagnant emotionally for a while. You're clearly getting over something and your guard is up. I just think you're not ready for anything serious right now. I think that that's what's really going on. Could it be more dramatic and it's a breakup? Yes. Cross watchers, maybe he's married and he's a player. Who knows? Like, but I'm not going to say that. That's not necessarily what's happening here. Yeah, I think you're trying to let go of some things that you were hanging on to for a while. And I think at this point, you're not standing here waiting for something to happen. You're not examining the full growth potential of a relationship. These twos in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, tell me you're not investing in a relationship right now with anybody else from but yourself. You know, you might be hanging on to the past. If there's distance between you and that person, someone doesn't like that. And I think that I'm just listening. You might lack confidence. You might be holding on to the past. There may just be some delays. But with these tens here, you've just gotten over something and you're healing from it. So you're like, yeah. Look at her. She's like, dude. So I think you're just not ready for something long term right now because you're in a place of transition. I want to know what this person really wants from you because they're like, okay, maybe Gemini's not dealing with me right now, or I'm in a mode of reprioritization. This has moved really slowly for me. So I'm just going to say at the present moment, how does this person really feel about Gemini? What do they really truly want? The World in reverse. I don't think they can have the world with you, or everything has been left stagnant between the two of you. Eight of Pentacles, I think you work around this person. I think they just bury their nose in work. If you work around them, they notice you. Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This person is going to be patient. They are going to be calm if they're not a Sag. And I think that they are not going to show you a lot of emotion. What do they really want? Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Ace of Wands in reverse. I think this person feels distracted and delays with you, like false starts, non-starts. The Knight of Cups in reverse. They might not be able to write you a romance novel right now, or they're jealous or moody and they're storming off, or maybe they're like, I was unrealistic with Gemini in this situation. Lovers, yeah. This is something with a lot of growth potential that might have been over romanticized, or they're just not ready to consistently put this towards you just yet, but they might be waiting for you to figure something out. Show me your feelings. What do you really want with this person? I think this might again been on again, off again. Someone might just be afraid of getting hurt again. Seven of Swords in reverse. Well, this is one of your cards, Gemini. And the Seven of Swords in a positive aspect is about being the lone wolf and acting on your own behalf and being very flexible and being very sharp-witted and on your toes, being flexible and adaptable. At this point, I don't know that you feel like you can be that way. Also, you might be feeling guilty about something. If there was any secrets going on, maybe someone got caught. Maybe you caught them, maybe you caught yourself. I think you're afraid of kidding yourself, cheating yourself. You're feeling definitely emotionally insecure. Five of Pentacles, I think you do feel left out in the cold, or you're worried about feeling that way. King of Cups, you have love in your heart, or you might think that this person loves you. The Moon, things are not as they seem. There's a lot of moody, emotional feelings here and hiding. Queen of Wands in reverse. Lost your mojo here with this person. This could have possibly been an affair that's on hold right now. Yeah, Justice in reverse. A Libra could have been involved, or a Taurus. There's lack of balance, lack of accountability. There's not enough fertile ground. This Empress might need some more self-care. Maybe an opportunity has been lost. There's definitely on again, off again passion and not great boundaries. You guys might be blaming yourselves for something here. Someone might even be going through a divorce. And until that happens and justice is served, this seed can't be planted. I think it might also be a matter of timing with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah. All right, Gemini, that's your reading for the middle of the month. Just know that the change is coming and you're stepping into a new experience. So be easy on yourself. You're on the right path. Make it clear to this person what you want. I think they miss you. I think you're kind of both in a little bit of the same place. But I think this person might be waiting to see what happens. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself, okay? You're being tested to resolve to live in the energy of love. And if you've made mistakes or failed in the past, just know that it was an opportunity for you to learn. Surely you guys understand that, probably better than many other signs, because you're very, very smart. You're very good at taking data and information and doing something constructive with it. Don't be afraid to fail. You might have to fail a few times before you succeed. I know that's true for myself. Um, yeah, just have your fun where you can. But if it's getting you left out in the cold and making you feel guilty, I think you're feeling very emotional about something. You might really think that this person has feelings for you. You might just have to talk to them. Yes, to get rid of the fear. All right, you guys, that's your mid-September reading. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Gemini. Take care of yourselves. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.